Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Seven. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the type of body. And it was quite a heavy, especially with some. Oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. Right, we've already done Hacker today. Hacker the Cracker, 10 out of 10. But let's have a curry in a couple of hours, didn't we?
And we're here with a really, really big one. This is a battle of the biggies, isn't it?
It's only for our group, you know, really. It's more for our Facebook group, but because not everyone knows these beers, they're not known like they are to us, because it's different, isn't it? But hopefully a lot of you know them and we'll get some enjoyment and take something from this video. We're going on Turmweisse, as we call the robot beer, against, as we call the yellow Kuchlbauer, isn't it? Well, whatever it is, anyway. This is known as the robot beer. This comes in at 5.9% ABV and is a firm favourite with people. I've more prefer this one, coming in at 5.2.
These
personally
are both big hitters.
But yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so interesting to put them side by side and see how they compare to each other.
Oh, do you want to do that, or do you want me to do them?
I do this one.
Yeah, they're both huge hitters.
Tell me if I took the top one.
Oh dear. She's having a blonde moment, people.
I thought he'd already done it, but never mind.
I thought I was doing both of them. You don't normally like it. It's the pressure on now, pouring this, and the pressure on pouring it. I'm trying to keep the head really small till the end. You're way too out.
We'll see.
Okay. Way out. Should let a professional do it. That's not that bad actually in the end. Well, that's how they serve them abroad. You've got to remember, if you've got a pint served in England like that, you'd be like, "Oi, put the head on, fill it up." But it's different abroad, isn't it?
That is almost perfection.
I'll show you perfection. There, look.
It's very close. I don't think I did a bad job.
No, of course not. It's a bit of a flake, but yeah.
So, let's show you the bottles. There's that one. And we're going against this one. I was going to say, looking at the actual pour of them, they are both kind of a really nice amber colour.
Definitely needs a flake. You need that.
Get out of it, that's how it's supposed to pour.
No, not over the top, it's meant to be on the top. You need a skimmer.
Okay.
We used to have one, didn't we? I don't know where it went, right, but do a shot.
Yeah, let's get them lined up.
This is one class shot. You're not going to get too many better than this one, to say the least, are you? But yeah, both from our friends in Germany.
There we go.
And both absolute crackers. We've reviewed both of them before. They both scored absolutely high ratings.
Yeah.
As you'd expect. This actually, I think the robot here was one of the first ones I did. I don't even think the camera was turned round. I'm sure I did the robot. I did one of them on my own, and it was
we had a lot to learn back then, didn't we?
Yeah, we haven't done very well since. But there you go. At least we can gabble on a bit more. I think I did about a 3-minute video. I said, "Yeah, this is cool." It smells of this. It smells of that. I don't even know where to start. What way to do this? I think you can start on your lovely pour.
Because you know I hate the flake.
I'll start. Because she drank my hacker earlier.
He's punishing me for drinking the last of his hacker, so.
I think they smell much.
Yeah, I'm picking up coriander, banana.
Yeah.
Kind of what you would expect from a Weissbier.
Exactly the same as that. Just smelling, I don't know, just if I can get past the head and not get it up my nose.
Oh, yeah, that one smells sweeter.
It does actually. does sound like a bit of something sweet in it.
The absolute state of that.
What? You said what a good pour it was, you see?
I thought it was all right to begin with. But,
You had the front to take it right up to the camera.
It's got worse as time has gone on.
Do you want me to sort it out for you?
Yes, definitely.
See? I told you to leave the pouring to me. Look at that pour. But the carbonation is pretty much really good, considering they're non-nucleated glasses, isn't it?
And the colour is much for much as well. I've got a case of the giggles now. I'm trying not to keep laughing.
I've got a case of foam. Right.
So,
I'll go on the robot first.
I want to get the end of this bottle in there.
We didn't even get the end in it, blimey. You can't get the start, look. She left out the bottle.
Oh, that lovely sediment, that's got to go in there. That's really important.
Wow. Try.
Okay.
Try is whew. This is tough.
Oh, that's amazing. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's got a lovely banana taste, and it's finishing off with just a hint of spiciness.
It's just top.
Okay, so this is going to be really hard now. This is a really hard act for this next one to follow.
You got to remember, you're bearing in mind. There, you got lipstick on the glass.
Is he going to moan at me for anything else?
So remember, 5.9 compared to 5.2. Do take the ABV into consideration, because I think it's really important.
I think sometimes a little bit more alcohol just gives the drink a little bit more punch to it. It gives it a little bit more body.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I knew this was going to be hard. Never ever done this. All the times I've been drinking Robot for like about 4 years now. 3 years, 4 years. And I've never done this. And
oh, that's a lovely, sweet, malty.
It's like it's meant to
taste.
Yeah, but it's like it's meant to follow it. It's like it's going around. I think we're trying the other way now, because this one, I just
Oh,
this is
a really hard one to call.
Great in their own right, and I've always said one problem with this is I find it hard to follow it when I have another Weizen afterwards because of the prominent taste of it. It's
definitely sweeter. It's got a more sweet kind of ripe banana taste, whereas this one has got more herby kind of taste.
Is he?
Oh.
I don't prefer sweeter ones most of the time, do I? I prefer a drier one, but I'm not. That doesn't taste like a drier beer.
This is really hard to call.
They're just both fantastic beers.
It's so marginal.
I knew this was going to be hard. I wanted to do it, and I said I'd do it for ages. I meant to do it ages and ages ago, and luckily I got some more of them both, obviously, so I could do it. And when it come to it, I was meant to do this yesterday, and I thought, oh, this is tough.
Okay, the decision has been made on my part anyway. I'm going with this one.
Oof. Jamie, Justin, I'm sorry.
But it's so marginal because both of these beers are so fantastic tasting. They've really got individual, unique style to them, both of them. I think it's the sweetness that is just knocking that one off edge a little bit for me.
Right, this is what I think. I'm going on that one. The simple reason being, and this is a real simple reason, yeah, it's a bit sweeter. This is a bit heavier in a way that this is more of a later on drink. The problem, as I say, I've had with this in the past, because this does taste that good, and it does beat it, as I'm drinking more, hands down.
Yeah.
In my opinion, obviously, she's gone the other way. But this is more of a later drink, you know, like later in the evening, like when you're doing your Royal and that. And it's nearly making me burp. It's like, I so hate burping on YouTube. So try not to, innit? But they're both top quality in their own right.
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely
normally,
fantastic beers, both of them.
yeah, normally I'd go the other way because I'm not so into the sweet ones. But there's some addictive taste in that gets me every time. And this for me is up there with your Hacker, your Andex, your King, your Eyinger. They're the top 5. That in the mix.
Our robot beer, as we call it, for me just has that little bit more complexity to it. There is a little bit more going on there, which I really like from beer. Yeah, I just feel
it's got more depth to it, but
yeah,
it hasn't got more flavour. Just because you have more depth, you don't necessarily have more flavour, and it's not. The thing is with the robot, everyone's going to prefer the robot, or a lot of people, because everyone loves the glass. Because that glass is probably the coolest glass ever. For a beer glass, I keep missing out here. I'm getting done again.
No, I definitely stick by what I'm saying. I prefer this one. It's got more complex flavours. It's not as sweet. It yeah, the whole mouthful feels just that little bit more.
Yeah, that's the 5.9, you see, compared to the 5.2. You know,
I don't think it is to do. Maybe it is to do with the slightly higher alcohol content. I don't know, but for me, that one just edges it, and it's so minimal between them because they're so great, both of them.
They are both two drinks for a company to pull off. I mean, apart from our friends at Frankie that pulled off obviously the original Frankie and the Frankie Royal, no one else has pulled off 2 beers quite as good, apart from Eyinger. Now, when you go on about Eyinger, they've actually pulled 3 off because you've also got the Weisse and Bock. Yes, so be it, that's not so good as the other ones, but the 2 from Eyinger are absolutely fantastic. You see, so it's tough. I mean, imagine seeing them on a perfect draft keg. Jesus.
Just to be out and drink them on draft somewhere would be amazing.
No, we're in Germany in 3 weeks, but it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. But it's absolutely miles away from where we are, and half of it's not open, unfortunately. So there you go. And our flights changed, so we're having a nightmare with that one. But we get there this time.
It is what it is.
We're at the Franzicana Brewery on the 30th, and then Paulana later in the evening, and we will look forward to that. But yeah,
It's good stuff.
I'm sticking with what I've always said, the yellow one.
And I've gone the other way, so. But when I say it was close, it was so close.
Yeah, they're just both. It's real hard. But as I say, I drank this and I found this. The problem I have with that, maybe it is the sweetness. I find it very hard for any beer to follow this. Whereas to this, I've had countless times.
But I must say, these two are actually working really well together. They are kind of playing off each other really nicely, aren't they?
No, the more I drink of that, the more I'm thinking that's not so good.
And seeing I'm the other way around. So there we go.
The more I drink of it, it's a cracker, and I know it any time. It's nothing wrong with that beer at all. Yep, so far to that one. It's not even close. The more I drink of it, there's an addictiveness in that, and it is the sweetness, and it is that.
Yeah, it has got that sweetness.
That's that little bit heavier, and that little bit heavier, yeah, hasn't got the, like for argument's sake, the robot hasn't got the depth and the malt flavour that Frankie Royal carries. If you put Frankie Royal, I mean they're pretty the same, against it, Royal would. Do you see what I mean?
Possibly.
It's not close. But no. Right, okay, so there you go. We got one on the robot. She likes the glass, you see.
It's
And
just
one
the glasses.
the yellow
the
one.
drink as well.
But no, that's the best we can do. That's a real tough one. Hopefully a few more of you would do this, and like, I'm sure someone done it before and said the yellow one won. Ross, I'm sure, done them head to head. So if you watch this, Ross, let us know, I'm sure. But it's hard. It's really much harder than what you think, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking last night, oh, I don't want to do this now.
When you've got 2 really great beers and you put them head to head, it's really difficult to try and
It
pick
is.
one from the other. We've gone one way, one the other way.
Like I say, I do find, unless you're drinking this on a session, it's really hard. It's like it gets into your head that it's that nice. Anything else, and certain things that I can think can follow anything didn't follow so well, did they?
Definitely not.
So, right, that's it. It's got this far. Thanks for watching. Feel free, like, subscribe, comment. Bonjour, see you on the next one.
See you next time.